What happened the night Halle Berry's family got into a brutal fight?
He continued to punch me at least 2 or 3 times.
She's been criticized for years for choosing the wrong men.
One of these men hit you so hard that you lost your hearing.
After years of pain, she thought she'd finally found the perfect man, but the worst was yet to come. Her dream family quickly turned into a nightmare when her ex attacked them. Now Halle is desperately trying to fight for her daughter in a custody battle from hell. Will Halle be able to protect her family from the violence around her, or is it too late? On Thanksgiving night, Gabrielle Aubry, Halle's ex and her daughter's father, drives Nala back to her place. It's supposed to be a peaceful custody exchange, but something's wrong. Instead of Halle, Gabrielle finds Oliver Martinez, Halle's new fiancé, waiting for him. What happened next shocked everyone.
New accusations in the highly publicized fight at actress Halle Berry's house between 2 important men in her life.
Halle Berry's ex-boyfriend claims the actress's fiancé threatened to kill him during a Thanksgiving Day brawl that left him with a broken rib, bruised face, and under arrest.
But what most people don't know is that this wasn't Halle's first time dealing with violence. She had endured a long line of abusive men before.
One man stole all your jewelry. One of these men hit you so hard in the ear that you lost 80% of your hearing in your left ear. Is that true?
Halle jumped from one relationship to the other, hoping she'd find a Prince Charming. And when she met Eric Bennett, she thought he was the one.
And I just see you every morning.
This is one of the kindest men I think I've ever known on Manuel. And I saw you all together and I was like, whatever that is, I want some of that.
And the Oscar goes to Halle Berry in Monsters Ball.
This moment is so much bigger than me. I want to thank my husband, who is just the joy of my life.
This must be what having it all is.
Halle's dream had finally come true, but right after the Oscars, her life changed forever.
10 days after that, this article comes out.
And the article said?
That Eric was having an affair. I didn't even ask him if it were true. I said, I'm gonna sue this magazine. I have had it. I never even asked him the question if it were true. And he said, I need to tell you something. And that article is true. And it's heartbreaking.
Halle's hopes of finding the one were suddenly gone, but everyone was shocked when she didn't blame Eric for her suffering.
The day that I got divorced, I so blamed it on my father. I'm getting a divorce and it's all your fault. And he was an alcoholic. Not only verbal abuse, but a lot of physical abuse, especially towards my mother.
Halle desperately wanted to live a life free from the abuse she'd gone through growing up, and she was focused on starting her own family.
I wanted to be a mother so badly. I desperately wanted that to manifest in my life.
And when she met Gabrielle Aubry, it seemed he was the perfect man to start a family with.
Halle Berry has been spotted with Canadian model Gabrielle Aubry.
You fell in love with Gabrielle Aubry. Everybody's talking about it. I know Gabrielle. Say hi for me.
Do?
Yeah.
Was he a good boy or is he a bad boy?
He's a good boy.
Okay,
he has a
good.
good reputation.
Really good.
Yeah.
Maybe I've finally gotten it right.
Halle Berry and Gabrielle Aubry welcome their beautiful baby girl, Nala.
I'm complete. I have more to offer my craft because my daughter makes me better every day.
But behind closed doors, she wasn't as happy as she said. Their family was suddenly torn apart by a brutal breakup that led to a vicious custody battle.
Berry had accused Aubry of being racist, psychologically abusing her, and even having an incestuous relationship with a member of his family.
Halle's messy dating history had people turning on her, and the media was pushing her to the edge.
This guy did all these things to you that you're claiming, Halle, and you stayed with him for 5 years.
With all of your accomplishments, fame, beauty, it seems as if you can't keep a man.
Out of my way! You get a life! Get a honorable life! She's dead!
Even after having her personal life dragged down by the media, Halle was determined to build the loving family she dreamed of. And when she met Oliver Martinez, she thought it would finally happen.
I didn't think it was possible to have another baby, and I thought for sure I had a need never to get married again. Right, so I've learned never to say never.
I do feel great. I just feel great because I have another baby, so I'm blessed.
Oliver gave her the loving family she'd always wanted, until one day, Gabrielle showed up at her house and things got ugly.
We can't forget when he and Halle's ex, Gabrielle Aubry, got into a fist fight on Thanksgiving Day of 2012. Olivier allegedly threatened to kill Gabrielle.
Why in the world would the boyfriend step in and get into it with Gabrielle?
Halle realized she was in the same place she swore she'd never return to, and it was affecting her kids.
There was a time when you thought of suicide, Halle. Why?
Well, I think I was still using men to identify who I was. And when that was gone, then I was nothing.
Oliver Martinez's explosive and frightening temper reportedly led to the end of his marriage to Halle Berry.
I had so many fears. As I went through my third divorce, I was afraid to do that, but I was more afraid living unhappy. So I'm facing my fears and I'm learning that I can conquer them.
I am strong enough to protect my children. I'm made up of what it takes to do what's best for them.
Halle realized that she didn't have to look somewhere else to find the love she always wanted.
What's happening? Are you dating? Are you looking for love? Are you in love?
No, I've been 2 years kind of on my own, and I've been enjoying that. I'm just with my kids, try to figure out how to make different choices, and just have a minute to be with myself.